Recording in progress.
And then there is also I took math overall. Okay, so the system is you have units for each subject. Math a higher level has
Just
one additional
6 subjects is enough.
Yeah.
Overall,
And-
it's interesting because in Uzbekistan they
Yeah.
study 3. Sorry to cut you off. I think it's a little bit little than 6. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if it's just economics or business, there is not much
It's not
fundamental
just-
subjects.
It's not just 3.
Uh-huh.
It's like every subject that you study, like geography, history, Uzbek language, Russian language, a lot of stuff, plus 3 subjects.
Okay. Okay. Or it was you welcome. Thank you. So do you think the president school in Bukhara was like educational and academic place out of all others? Do you think they were great?
I think they helped me a lot to understand some stuff and to get some knowledge, but it would have been better if I was there for a longer time.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years is not that much time to learn, but I tried my best there. So
That's good. And
Yeah.
that's why you're here.
Yeah.
You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's stick to the schedule, guys. I'm not sure if anyone's joining. Can someone just join for testing the Zoom? And we start with the speaker. Let's sit here. Let's front the camera. In front of the camera, you just I will admit.
Recording in progress.
So you can join and you can hear us. Can you see the main room? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So you can try. Cool. Okay. So big. All this is for testing, but I'm also recording it. So we have to face the camera too in parallel in case someone joins. But if someone wants to take something, there is a camera. Yeah, ready? Okay, guys, we continue with you a bit later. Yeah. Cool, just. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. So, good day to everyone. This is our first speaker, Siyu. She is doing front end in Canva. And I'm honored to say also that she's also my wife. And yeah, like we tried to prepare a little bit before coming, and I said like, when did you start to believe that you can do it? She said, as soon as I saw that you idiot can do it. I also said to myself that I can do it. This is like the intro. Now we go from there. Give us like 2-3 minutes introduction about like where did you study, like background, like I mean,
Okay,
what's a major
My
before
background-
digital.
Yeah, my background is actually from mostly focusing on the financial thing. Because I had my bachelor degree in China and it was in insurance. And then I came to Australia and I took the accounting degree, master degree of accounting. And then and then I just started working as accountant and it was 10 years, I think, for 10 years in some local company here. And mostly just not related to IT at all. So, but the thing is, when I was doing my accounting job, you know that there's lots of data thing, this and that. So I use Excel a lot. So it's mostly my daily job is just dealing with the data and using Excel. So I just learned, like, did some self-learning about this Excel, the basics, the formulas, functions. It's actually a little bit of similar to IT because you have to keep the logic there when you write. Especially when you write some formulas, you have to they also have if. So let's say for example, so it's a little bit close. And then I feel like I'm like happy to learn it. I'm not like against it, and it's
Let's not jump to digital yet. So, how well your studies were in your school, in the uni? Like, were you top student? Which subjects you can enjoy, like, so that we know the background?
not bad. Because we don't have that like ranking for the students in China, and
Like in Australia?
no, not like that.
And for schools too, or not for students, not for schools too?
No, I'm talking about uni. But in high school, yeah, we have it. But in the uni, there's no such thing like top one, top three. You don't normally see your rank in the class. So yeah, basically I'm fine. Like
So which subjects you enjoyed? Like there are 10 subjects in school, right? Where you were top, where you were struggling.
math is fine. I like it. And
But like fine in Chinese school, is it like very high? Because like I know like your schools are really deep and competitive.
so even the uni, right? Not high school.
Both.
The high school is very good. Like I'm definitely one of top for the math, but I'm very bad at like say communication, right? Yeah. So it's just like anything related to that. I say because here it's English, but in my country is Chinese. Like one of
Didn't
the
you
main-
study foreign language in your school?
a little bit of English, but
A little
not deep. Just very basic thing, very simple words. Like what's your name and what is this? Like something like that.
So can I say that in high school it was mostly maths and maths related subjects, and then it transformed into the finance in the uni, into deep finance learning
It's
with
actually
the math background.
actually not because I choose not only me, but the student who choose financial or financial related subject at that time is not because of the good at math or something, just because of at that moment in that period, 2000 something is where the financial subject is very hot. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone start
Well,
learning.
same in Uzbekistan. I think 99 till 2005, everyone would want to be an MBA in economics.
Yeah, just because it's a hot subject. And then yeah,
Sit there, please.
so that's why I started learning finance. So it's actually it's not normally at that time, the students they don't have much thoughts about what they really want to do in future, what they really want to be, the profession, this and that. It's mostly from the environment or from your parents.
Okay, so you finish your bachelor's. Why did it transform into Sydney master's degree studies? How?
It's just because my bachelor major is close to finance, right?
Yes.
And here accounting is at that time is like a very good migration
Okay.
way. Like if you this is give you like I don't remember how many points, but you have to add up to 65 points. And then accounting is one of the major which you can
Yes.
choose. And you
It was like 10, 15 years ago. So then, let's say if you didn't migrate, what would you have done and how successful you would have been?
I don't see I would be working in tech for sure. I might be just go to some insurance company and because I already had some very short time of internship in a big insurance company there.
Okay.
So I might just
How about that 9 to 6, which is 6 days, 9 hours per week work in China culture? How
9
how
and
is
6.
that? 9 and 6, would
Yeah.
you be able to survive it? I think you would be able because I see you work 9 and 6
Yeah, I'm working
here in
10
Sydney.
to 7.
You know about 9 and 6, guys?
Yeah.
So in China, like the working culture is like they work 9 hours, 6 days per week.
It's actually not,
Yeah,
not
give
by
us.
law.
Yeah, it's not by law.
By law, still like we have the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But it's just because of some companies, the companies, the boss there, they just wanna like squeeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
So clear. So you start your masters, then you did 10 years in small business. Then what happened then? Which year? Yeah, it's just interesting. The whole thing.
No, he just want me to bring him in.
No. I'm not here. I'm not here. Just
But just all
you,
by myself,
you
I
think-
realized that I need to.
but it didn't happen in one day, right? Like which year, like something big happened in your life. I think
I think
I
it's the
remember you
year-
started with VBA.
No, I think it's the year that you're away from here.
Yeah, yes, so it's not about.
Yeah, it's a COVID year, you were in your country, right? You're back in your country and you're not here.
Yeah, but what did you do? What, how
Or,
is?
yeah, it's actually the true story is because I learned Excel a lot. And then I feel like the basic Excel formulas or functions is not like enough for me. Because I sometimes need to really write something which to like reduce my daily like those tasks, is very like
Copy
repeatable,
paste
There's
data.
so many repeatable things.
Yeah,
So I have to really write something to reduce that. So I heard about VBA somewhere. And then, I think, maybe this is the time that I should start doing it.
so how much time did it take you? How much painful was
No,
doing
I think the
VBA?
first time the first VBA program I wrote is maybe took me 2-3 weeks because mostly at that time I was not deep in the
Program.
actually not deep in the syntax of programming.
Yeah, yeah.
It's basically I see how other people do it and I copy the code. I just thinking about what does this piece of code mean and which part can I change to reach my goal. Like they're like similar things, right? All those loops, this and that. So this is the first time I wrote it. So yeah. And then it's actually made me feel like, wow, it's like something I feel like I'm capable of doing it.
And then it's
So
just.
yeah, I feel like
So how deep did you go with VBA in your business? Like how much benefit it gave you?
oh
Just give us like numberish examples. Like I was doing this amount of work
Yeah,
in
no-
5 days.
yeah.
Now I'm doing twice as much in those 5 days, and I'm
Yeah,
having
I actually have some very big tasks every month. It's a monthly task.
Yeah.
Which normally should take me at least 1 day or 2. This is for sure, because it's like involves so many credit card statements, consolidation, combining together, analyzing expenses, categories, this and so.
Yeah.
It just normally take me around 1 day or 2, but I actually developed those VBA programs and then use a micro thing. I just
Yeah.
click the button,
Yeah.
and it's gonna do all the rest. So
So 2 days
It's
becomes
a-
0.
it's not like 1 second.
Wow.
You just click the button. That's it.
I just disturbed a little bit. Actually, I also started with the VBA in my uni. So we were automating the rating systems. And after that, we went to SQL. So it's really very like easy entry level language to start with. I mean, it's so far from Java and OP, but if you want to have some fun and things quick and easy, like Excel buttons or forms or calculations, I really recommend VBA. I loved it. Like I was doing so much. I actually earned my first apartment by doing VBA. I wrote like desktop applications first. When I made it a network, like on SQL Server, you can connect Microsoft Access to it, not just write an interface on Delphi or VM. Before the web, so I used to write the Microsoft Access interfaces. Then in the VBA, I would get the data, throw it into the Word, into the Excel. Just like it's just such a beautiful language. But then eventually I had to switch to Java. It's different story. Okay, so which year approximately and how much time did it take you to come to where you are now? What like in stages? What did you learn?
So-
What did you start with? All right, you learned VBA.
Yes.
Now you decided. How did you decide to stop your career? And
Yeah, I think it was in 2022 when it was 2021, yeah. No, 2022, beginning of the year, because I was pregnant and then because I have to take maternity leave anyway.
yeah,
And
you-
then, so I have plenty of time. And then because he was working at home every day, I saw what he's doing. And then I just think,
But interestingly, you took the first step you did after this. You did Java certification, right?
yeah,
Why?
because I saw you doing it, I was thinking, yeah, probably I can.
But I do so many other things you don't want to do them, like swimming, sports, and all. You say you're not capable, but you do this one. Okay, not kidding. So.
Let's talk about it.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so what? First question is what? How much time did it take you?
I think it's about 3 months because I started this is my like New Year wish. And then on the first day of 2022, yeah, I think so. The 1st of January, I started the book. There's a like Java book. And then I took my Java test actually on the 25th of March. So it's almost like three months.
So did you spend how many hours per day? All your time?
Mostly, yes, like 6 to 8 hours.
One book was enough at that time, or also you did tests? Did you do coding?
Yes, of course, yes. Did some like basic coding because they have some examples on book. Yeah, I did some coding and then watch some
Was the
videos.
percentage of the exam?
82.
82. So 51 is enough for Java 11. But just to let you know, so 17 and 21 certifications are there for Java. I got the 17 one, it's completely painful because they made it so complex. The passing score is 8, I think. And now it's almost like the 11 one is a entry-level Java developer can take it. You learn OP, you learn Java, you're gonna get really well. But if you want to take a 17 or 21, you have to really somewhere like a middle level. And it's not 3 months for sure. It's like 6, I almost assure you. So okay, you got the certification, what's next?
Yeah, but it's definitely not enough for me to find a job. So
Why did you fix it?
because I don't have a IT background,
Okay.
I don't have the degree, I don't have working experience.
Yep.
I think just the certificate is, especially just one certificate, is definitely not enough.
Yes.
Plus, I don't have any like personal project.
Yep.
I don't have any of those.
So how did you come up to the idea of the bootcamps? That's a key question. Like for me, it's like something, but you just came up to it, executed it. Like why?
Yeah, but because I only have 2 options. One is I go to some uni, start from zero,
Okay.
or take some course, which might take me 2 years. And then, yeah. But,
All bootcamp.
or I'll take the bootcamp.
Okay, how did you choose the bootcamps? From which list? Like, why did you go to that bootcamp, not the other?
Sorry.
Please, you're welcome. You're welcome. Why did you choose? Yeah, you can sit more to the right so that the girls are comfortable on the left. That's all right. I really want you guys enjoy and be relaxed. Move more to the right. So why that bootcamp, but not the other bootcamp, not the US bootcamp?
There are actually lots of options
Yep.
there, and then they all have their own reviews. But I chose the senior uni one because it sounds like putting some advertisement here, but it's not really not bad. It's just because I think in the end they're gonna give me some certificate or not certificate or just something to prove that I have been studying there. And the senior uni, this title is gonna be looking better, like.
Okay.
I can at least like if I say some other bootcamp name, no one heard about it, and I don't see that we're gonna add because they both if they all like bootcamp, that means someone we're gonna see if Sydney Uni is gonna be more like
Okay.
famous than something else.
So when did you start? How long did it take you? And what was the entry?
I
How
think
hard was the entry?
yeah, it was first of all I started at the end of 2022, and then it was actually a part-time one.
Yep.
There's 3 hours. 3 hours. Not
What was the entry requirement? Nothing? Just the payment?
yeah. That's
Okay.
it. No entry. No
background.
any requirement. Like
Okay.
no background. Things this and that. So
What did they teach?
yeah, it's a full stack course.
Yeah.
So they teach the basic thing, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and then the React for the front end, and then the Node.js for the back end, and also some little bit of the database.
So just everything initials.
Yes.
DB, JS,
Yes.
React,
Yes.
blah, 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 blah.
And then we have some like every week we have like this assignment which we need to finish. There's
Okay.
some small project, like say write some to-do list or something like a blog.
Quick
or-
question. If I'm working full time or I'm studying full time, can I take that course? Do you think it's doable?
I think it's doable because
Okay.
it's, first of all, it's part-time, it's just need 3 hours at night, plus it's not every day, it's just, I think it's three.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. How
Yes.
much did it cost?
Oh.
think seven.
13K?
7?
Or 12K,
Ah, 12.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you
it's a
finished.
bit expensive than some other bootcamp, but. like,
Okay, you finished it somewhere February or March 2020. What's next?
It's in May, actually, but yeah. Next, yeah, actually, then I tried to find some job because I sent out a couple of resumes, this and that, and yeah, it's just definitely like no one even like pay attention to me. It's zero. All I got is just unfortunately, like that,
Unfortunately, that was very famous.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
or sorry, said, but yeah, but so I
Was it
think
stressful? Like, what was
Yeah,
your
of
feels
course,
and feelings?
because-
How did you feel?
it's really stressful because I already like spent
Quit the
that
job.
much
With the
and
job?
I actually didn't quit. Did I? I don't remember, but
Yeah.
overall, it's just I actually don't want to go back to the accounting. I see myself not in the accounting industry.
What was your worst case scenario where you would have to go to account? Never finding a job, or you would still, like Jawahir is doing now, keep looking endlessly?
It based on our family financial budget, right?
Okay,
So if
same for you, I guess.
Well, you only fail when you stop trying.
Yeah, but the financial budgets will make you stop trying to sometimes.
No, you can keep the balance while working and then apply to jobs.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So, why did the knowledge came up? Where from? It's the next bootcamp. So she did the second.
I did too. So the second one is just because on LinkedIn, I always search for entry level job, right?
Yes.
And then just one day it just pop up and no like experience needed, this, that, so I said,
So you're searching for a job or
yeah,
for a
I
bootcamp?
was searching for a job. It's
Okay.
actually a job, although it doesn't pay you, but it's actually listed as a job on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So I just searched for it and it came out. And then I just think whatever it's describing, this kind of person who they wanted, it's just like me, like your
Okay.
jobs switcher, or you want to change your career, or you someone back to the job and you want to switch to IT, you don't have any experience, and then you don't have much background, this and that, not much knowledge. But we can just train you, this and that's why, yeah. I think this is
How hard it was to get there? Like, what's the selection
I
entry?
think at that time it was
criteria?
hard because it was my cohort was 14, but they have more than 1,000 people, so it's like 14 out of maybe 1.1, 1.2. This is what they told me, like how many, but it is true because I see that the application numbers on the LinkedIn, right? Also maybe
Yeah,
just
I
now-
also see that they're hitting for the entry positions.
But
above
now,
1,000
but
pieces.
I just, but I noticed that recently they still have that, but there's not much less people applying. Maybe the market is not that good, so.
No, maybe
less
the other way, market is good, so people can find a job and less
don't know.
pushing for knowledge.
I have-
Okay, what did they teach and okay, why did they choose you? Shortly. Why not someone else? What did
No, I
you?
just passed the
No, you also closed the AWS cloud practitioner, right? So they
maybe there's one of the reasons,
because they were thinking about you for like a month, right?
Yeah, it took them, because they have to do some assessment,
Research.
this and that, and then some background check, blah, 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 and then I think before they made a decision, I got my AWS cloud practitioner certificate, I just showed it to them.
Yeah.
And then,
It was like a bingo, right? That
Yeah, I
made
think-
sure that they have to call you.
yeah, I think so, and then they decide to like get me in, so.
Okay, how hard is practitioner certification? How much time? How hard?
This one is actually not that bad because as long as your English level
Yeah,
is,
but numbers, how much time did it take?
I think I
learning-
spent like 3 weeks.
Full-time studying just
Yes,
AWS
yes,
cloud
yes,
practitioner?
yes.
Okay, I'll be talking about it shortly. Like, I think I had a question about do we need search.
I think so because.
Okay. So Knowledge, full-time, how long?
It was 3 months of study.
Yep.
And then this time is like full time very intensive, like this kind of study. That,
Because they chose the best people too, right? That's why they can give deeper knowledge and.
yeah, they just, we normally spend the whole morning to study new knowledge,
Right.
and then afternoon practice. And also we have that kind of assignment also every week. And then, but also the best part of them is
Yes.
they also prepared us ready for the job. Like they prepare us the interview skills. Like now I talk to him like I don't feel any problem,
Yeah.
but before that I was really have some problem with communication. Like
You didn't have experience
Yeah.
of the interview kind of.
Yeah,
talk,
yeah.
And this is what they had to,
yes,
you to study. for
Yes.
that. Okay,
and also they prepared my resume something. And no, the point is they actually have their own clients. So like they have some like Macquarie Bank,
yeah,
QBE, and then they just gonna send your resume to them. And then if they are happy, they're gonna
so it's digital skills plus job placement skills, let's call it
Yes.
like that. Okay, did you also do algorithms then? And how long?
Yes, algorithm is actually, so we have 3 months of very intensive knowledge
Yes,
teaching, right? And then after that, the next 3 months is all about, it's like the after course, whatever this preparation for your knowledge, which one of them is we have to do the algorithm on this called code board. And then they have this something like a ranking board.
leaderboard.
Yeah, leaderboard, and then you see that because there's an API for the code word, you can just check every user's how many questions you have completed, and that's a overall.
So you kind of competed with your teammates.
Yeah, so my teacher, he made that such kind of board, and then it's just you can see everyone there. So
Or how much time, how many algorithms you did?
I think it's about maybe 100. I don't remember.
Easy,
Easy
medium.
level, mostly easy level, and some medium level.
How many medium? 5, 20?
I don't know, because the code word is not same as lead code. They don't have.
No,
this
but
kind of-
in your feeling, in your understanding.
I feel, no, this is another story because at that time I didn't actually learn all algorithms systematically.
Okay.
I was just mostly using like, what's this called? Brute force.
Are you just learning?
Yeah, I was just doing in the stupidest way, and then always like, yeah, it's just
They-
not like using the methodologies.
So any solution would be submitted, like time complexity, failures, space and complexity, nothing like that. Any solution as long as it works, bang.
There is something like time complexities, this and but I didn't care about that at that time. I was just thinking, oh, as long as I resolve this problem, that's it.
Okay,
So at that moment, I was not that deeply actually into the algorithms. I was just thinking, the more I resolve, the better, right?
yes,
But actually, if you don't learn the methodologies, if you just do the brute force, it's actually you're not improving.
yeah, you're just
You
kind of
still
doing
stay
something,
there.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
just staying at this level, and you're actually not improving.
Yeah, actually related to algorithms, when we be talking about mindset of growth, I'm learning them now finally, by 40 months. I'll share you some tips on how to do it better, not just do it. Because some experiences there. Okay, you finished knowledge, and what? What?
Yeah,
next?
because it was during Christmas, so you know that this market was bad.
Last
Not,
year,
yeah, not much clients. And then, so we have like 3 months of bounding period. So after that 3 months of training, and then there's 3 months of bounding period. And then after the 3 months, if they still can't give you a job, I'm actually out of their contract. So I can just start find job myself.
Oh, to note it, knowledge is free as long as they select you. But they also guarantee that they have to job place you after the 3 months of the study in the duration of next 3 months. So if in parallel you search for a job and find it yourself, you're gonna just pay off the education back, like 20K. Otherwise, you go there where you pass from their name, they'll be paying you like 50 to 60K. Because in 2 years you leave that. That's kind of so you didn't find the job, they couldn't, the market was down 3 months, no job. Yep, what's next?
And then I again have to start searching for a job myself, but I was not that under pressure because I'm like, yeah, I'm not in their bonding period, but still they can, as long as I don't say, okay, I'm not gonna keep cooperating with you guys, they have to like like if there is any chance, any job opportunities, I still can ask them that, can I go there or something, but
So
Because
after
they
3 months, your relations becomes more like, okay, we are friends,
yeah.
no more
if I need
contractual
your
obligations.
help, yeah, if I
Yeah.
need your help, can you help me? Like
Yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
not like you now you're responsible. It's not like that. Plus, they have more cohort, more people they have to place. So it's not like they have to focus on me, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have to focus on the new students.
But you are the only in how many years from that knowledge to get to Kama, right? I think you are the only.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get to Kama? What way were you were how like
This is a very hard preparation. So it is this.
how much
So-
time? What stages? Because the guy's gonna be submitting their series soon. Or
Okay,
just-
overall. So you want me to talk about the interview
Oh, yeah.
process, or you
I
want me to talk about the preparation?
all interview and preparation. You got the last 3 minutes.
Okay, because first of all, I was not even expecting that.
Okay,
I was just like, before I applied for Canada, no, I think I got the interview opportunity, and also there's some Microsoft also come.
yeah,
But I'm pretty sure that they're gonna test algorithms.
Yeah.
So that's why I was spending like 2 weeks, like going really, really not deep, but I was just really doing some intensive job on learning algorithms.
Yeah.
So this time I was using LeetCode and I was watching the videos about, it was in Chinese, by the way, they had like lots of very good course. So they actually taught, like teaching you the methodologies, not just simply
Brute
like,
forcing,
yeah, brute force everything.
algorithm.
So
Okay.
like those 2 pointers, which is very famous, like I just use it all the time because it's so like useful.
Okay.
So from that moment, algorithm becomes something like I have some like I'm prepared, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're not fearing now.
Yeah, I'm like something that, okay, you give me a question, in my mind I already have something like some method,
Finishing.
yeah, some thoughts to which method I can